Commissioner Rehn has been at our podium here at the Institute before. It's a great pleasure to welcome him back. He, of course, has been Commissioner for Economic and Monetary Affairs since early last year, and therefore has been in that key position throughout the development of the European phase of the global crisis, if one can put it that way.
What is the right fiscal policy response to the slowdown? The EU position is clear in this regard. We see that the slowdown is no excuse to stop putting our fiscal houses in order. That is necessary to restore confidence. However, this basic orientation means different things for different member states in the European Union. Those countries who are under EU IMF program and those countries that face market pressures should continue to pursue their deficit targets, nominal deficit targets. This is essential for them to regain and or maintain access to market financing at tolerable costs. At the other end of the spectrum, countries that have better or at least some fiscal space should allow automatic stabilizers to function to soften the blow of the contractionary impulses in their economies. But even these countries should pursue their medium-term fiscal objectives with all credibility to achieve the agreed structural fiscal balance. In recapitalizing the banking system, which is in the headlines today and in the past days, our efforts have been better than their reputation. The stress tests have led to a substantial raising of capital in a preemptive manner. The national governments have made clear commitments to provide financial backstops if needed. And now the most challenging area for us is and has been the handling of the sovereign debt crisis. But we still have been able to reach a number of important decisions to contain this crisis as well. In May last year, 2010, we set up almost literally overnight euro area financial stability mechanisms to provide temporary and conditional financial assistance to member states. This summer, the EU leaders have taken important decisions to expand the capacity of the European Financial Stability Facility and make its powers of intervention more flexible and effective. Our analysis is that, in fact, the nature of the crisis for the moment is less related to the, say, macroeconomic stability overall. In fact, in many ways, the economic fundamentals of Europe are strong. And as we saw in the first half of this year, we had very robust economic growth, both thanks to export growth and also significant rebalancing towards domestic demand. So in fact, the underlying state of the European economies, most of the European economies, especially in Central and Northern Europe, is healthy and rather resilient. And therefore, we see that it's essential that we take a more, say, surgical approach, targeting those problems that are currently weakening confidence. And that's why the issue of both restoring fiscal sustainability, not only in the program countries, but in other vulnerable countries like Italy, is so crucial and critical for restoring confidence and overcoming the uncertainty. And that's why it is essential that we continue to work in order to ensure sufficient recapitalization of European banks.